Heyo, I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another action figure review. In this episode, we're continuing on with our Marvel Legends series and with our X-Men Age of Apocalypse wave. This is the Sugar Man Build-A-Figure wave. So, very, very cool looking. And this is Sunfire, if you hadn't figured that out already. But you probably did. So anyways, very cool looking. Again, if you haven't already, go check out the X-Men Age of Apocalypse trade paperback or something. Go find the digital copies or just get the floppy comics. Yeah, either way, go read up on this awesome storyline. So Sunfire, as the original character in the X-Men comics, was never a big draw for me. However, when they did the Age of Apocalypse storyline, the character that the iteration of Sunfire that they presented was really outstanding and really cool, and I'm really happy to see him in figure form. How's that? I'm going to shut up. Standard Marvel Legends series backing here. We've got the Age of Apocalypse logo there, the Sugar Man Build-A-Figure stamp there, the X-Men Age of Apocalypse logo. Sunfire on the side, we get some awesome artwork there with Apocalypse menacing down from above. Very, very cool. Same artwork on the side here. You get to see a little bit more of it, but very cool. Bottom has standard copyrighty stuff. Flipping it over to the back, we get the short bio for the character. Scorching ionized plasma allows Sunfire to fly, protect himself, and blast his enemies. Doesn't tell us a whole lot. But, very cool kind of a glamour shot of the character. We get the other figures in the wave, and all the ways to collect and connect and build a figure for Sugar Man. More warning information, copyright stuff. 2020 is when this one came out. I think it's still kind of available. So, I don't know, you may still be able to get this one fairly decently priced, but good luck. The prices on aftermarket stuff is just silly now, so who knows what it's going to be by the time you watch this, but yeah, let's go ahead and open this guy up here. Little piece of tape over on the side, which we're just going to cut here with an X-Acto knife. Then we're going to pop this little tab thing off, lift up the flap. Again, very cool artwork. Slide this tray out. Toss that to the side because we don't need it anymore. We will lift the tray out of the cardboard thing. Don't forget your little warning thing. The backing on this one, the cardboard thing here, has that cool image of Apocalypse. Kind of holographic-y. Very cool looking though. I like it. The warning thing is just a warning, but let's open it up just to verify. I don't really know why they include this. I guess there's some rule or regulation that says they have to include these warning labels now for compliance or something. I don't know. But there it is. There it is. It's gone. Alright, inside this case here, we have two more of our Sugar Man Build-A-Figure pieces. These are the lower arms. So there is one arm. There is the second arm. And we'll crunch some plastic to get Sunfire out. So satisfying. Toss that to the side, and we've got our figure here. So let's zoom in to get a closer look. Bear with me while I adjust the camera a shade to get everything in frame. And that'll work. Okay, so our Build-A-Figure pieces, we'll start with those. They're technically the accessories. Again, we don't usually get a lot of accessories with these Marvel Legends figures anyways, so not surprising that something this large as the Sugar Man figure takes up space. So, very cool looking. These are very similar to the other arms that we got. Very cool bracelet thing here. He's wearing all those cool Mr. T rings. Awesome. We're just stacking these parts together, so once we get all of them together from all of the figures, then we'll do the full build of Sugar Man here. But really nice detail in these things. Love these veins popping out, and then on his bicep and everything. So very, very cool. I like those bracelets. Those are movable. That is very cool. I like that. No rings on his hand, so weird, but okay. So there's the Build-A-Figure pieces. We have left the actual figure itself, and for whatever reason, my camera moved. Bear with me a second here while I try to tighten that a little bit. That's just odd. I don't know what's going on with that. Moving on to our figure here. I'm going to apologize up front because I don't know exactly how well the lighting is going to affect this. It is a translucent figure, so those are always kind of iffy. From my view, we start out with this kind of base yellow, and it then goes into this really bright orange color on like the tips here, and then up here at the top, his whatever harness thing is here is that brighter orange. And then his eyes are kind of that almost red orange. And then the tips get more of that really cool orange color. Very, very nice. So as far as detail goes, it's kind of a basic figure here. It's kind of a standard mid-grade buck, I guess you would say. So has lots of muscle detail in it, but it's a kind of a slenderer figure. And the detail is really in that translucent plastic, and then we do have that nice paint apps here going on. So that is very cool looking. In person, it looks awesome. Again, I don't know how well that translates to the camera. I'm sorry, that probably won't do it justice, but it is a cool looking figure here regardless. As far as the details on the face go, they've done some awesome job with the sculpting of like his hair, which is fire. But it's cool. And then this little thing here is got some cool detail in it as well. It looks awesome. And I love the color shifts on it. I'm sorry if that just doesn't come across on camera. I don't know. But it looks cool in person, so you'll definitely need to see this one in person, I think, to appreciate it. His arms and hands have that nice fire effects going on here, so kind of standard human proportion body, and then fire effects coming off of it, so really cool. And then standard lower body, so no real special details or anything. It's just kind of cool that you can see through it here. So that is pretty cool. Again, I really like the paint job though. It looks really nice. Articulation wise, the head spins not exactly 360 degrees. Things get in the way. So yeah, he can go about that far without hitting this crazy collar thing, and then he can go about this far without hitting this other fire thing. But if you go around that, which it's glued on there, so you can't, so yeah. Head tilts up that far, which is actually pretty good. It does kind of hit on the back here, so, and it's that semi-soft plastic, but still kind of rigid, which is a little odd, but can look down all the way, so that is cool. Got some little bit of side head tilt, not a whole lot there, but I don't think you'll have any problem posing him too much. It looks cool. Anyways, so standard, actually this is not standard, so we do have those crazy shoulder joints that swivel out and back. So we've got that. We've seen those on like the Spider-Man figures and some of the Wolverine figures. the extra articulated shoulder joints, so that is nice. Past that, we do have a standard ball and swivel at that second shoulder joint. We do have a swivel at the top of the bicep. We do have a double elbow joint there. Again, this yellow plastic is a little bit hard to see, but it is a double elbow joint there. Then we have a swivel and a rocker at the wrist. This left hand is very loose on the rocker, but I think it's still got enough stickiness to catch, but it is rather loose, so be aware of that. That might be something to look out for if you're doing loose figures. So past that, we have the standard ab crunch feature. So let me swivel his arms down here. So fully crunched that way, fully uncrunched that way. So lots and lots of ab crunch there. We do have standard twist at the waist. We do have the standard plastic T-hooks at the hips. So he can go out about that far. He can go forward that far. Back about that far. Again, you can twist them around to get them to go further, but by default about that far. We do have the twist at the top of the thigh there. More paint apps there. Very cool looking. We have a double knee joint, which is a little sticky, but not too bad. Double knee joint. We have the standard twist at the mid-calf, top of the boot cut kind of thing here. Then standard rocker, twisty ankle joint. So all in all, really nice articulation on this guy. We do have the standard foot peg in the bottom here. The hole for the foot peg. So very, very cool looking. All in all, this is a nice looking figure here. Again, in person, the color effects for the fire and the flames just work really well. On camera, I don't know, but in person, I'm really impressed with the way this looks. I really dig the kind of orange, yellow, which fades into this bright orange color. The mask looks great on this guy. The paint apps look really cool too. And yeah, they've done a really great job here of capturing the essence of this Age of Apocalypse version of Sunfire. And the figure just looks amazing here. The actual body type of the figure I've never been that big of a fan of, but it definitely works in this case. He's always been kind of a smaller framed character anyway, so it definitely works in his favor here in this particular instance. But yeah, it's an awesome figure here. The character is really cool in the Age of Apocalypse storyline, and the figure is really cool as well. He'll look great on a shelf. So yeah, I'm recommending you pick this guy up if you haven't already. That's all the time we have for today, so thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, like, share, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Leave a comment down below. I'm curious of a couple of things here. One, is the orange color coming through on the flame effects like I'm trying to describe it? Or is it coming through as kind of flat yellowish orange? Leave that comment down below. Let me know. I'm just curious more of anything. Past that, what do you think about this character? What do you think about the figure, the character, the Age of Apocalypse in general? Anything else you want to do, put that in the comment section. Let me know what's on your mind. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So be on the lookout for more awesome videos coming down the pipeline. We got more Age of Apocalypse coming and some other goodies in the not too far-fetched future, I would say. So yeah, until next time.